and welcome back to the Ceteris Paribus channel. We're walking today in this lush forest and I'm going to go on a little hike. Well, we're also going to talk about the principles of supply and demand. So you might be thinking, how does supply and demand and hiking go together? Well, we're going to find out soon. So let's go together. As we begin our hike, think of the forest ecosystem as a market. Just like a market, the forest has resources that are in demand, like food, water, and sunlight. And it has various suppliers like plants, trees, and animals. Now let's see how supply and demand work in this natural setting. Now notice how these plants are reaching for sunlight, a crucial resource for their growth. In the forest, the sunlight is in high demand, but its supply is limited. The competition for sunlight mirrors the concept of demand, where consumers compete for a limited supply of goods or services. Now, let's talk about the forest suppliers. As we hike, we can observe different animals that populate the forest. Their populations are influenced by the availability of resources. For example, when there is plenty of food, water, and shelter, animal populations increase, representing an increase in the supply of these suppliers. The forest ecosystem is constantly seeking balance, just like the market. When resources become scarce, the demand for them increases. This causes prices to rise, leading to a decrease in demand and eventually a new equilibrium. Similarly, in the forest, when resources like food and shelter are scarce, animal populations might decrease, leading to a new balance in the ecosystem. So it is important to realize how human species can also cause different disruptions in the forest as well as in the market. In the forest, we introduce things such as deforestation and invasive species that kind of mess up the balance between what's happening here. In the market, consumer preferences can have a lot of effect on how supply and demand is as well. As we're wrapping up our hike, I hope you got to see how nature and the market are very close and very alike. Just like in the economy, the supply and demand principles for the forest is very important and very essential for its inhabitants. So next time you go on a hike, you should try to appreciate the fact of how nature mimics the intricate balance between supply and demand and how that has an effect as well in the market. Thank you for joining me in this hike, and I hope I see you in the next video.